So just one more quarter-final to come, and it's a repeat of last year's final, the second women's singles of the afternoon. And it's Sun Yu, the number 6 seed from China, up against the defending champion and two-time winner of this event, Saina Nehwal.
Come down under and you'll never run out of things to do in Sydney. Sailing on the pristine waters surrounding the harbour city gives you a unique view of all the fun to be had. On a boat, on land, or maybe on two wheels, discover the rich colour of the Indigenous culture of the first Australians. Or head to the beach and grab a board to enjoy one of the country's favourite pastimes. On the sand or in the city, there are countless ways to immerse yourself in the diverse delights of the Sydney lifestyle.
So just one more quarter-final to come, and it's women's singles. Of course, that first women's singles that we saw of the afternoon, Tai Tzu Ying, the world number 1, coming from behind to beat the Olympic silver medalist Pusala Venkata Sindhu. Akane Yamaguchi is also through in the top half of the draw. The bottom quarter is a battle of the Japanese players. Nozomi Okuhara, the Olympic bronze medalist, up against the left-handed Sayaka Takahashi. But we're going to concentrate with the defending champion, Saina Nehwal. Won the title here back in 2014 and then regained the title 12 months ago, beating her opponent of today in that final last year. So here comes the very tall Sun Yu of China. She looks a little apprehensive, doesn't she, as she walks onto court. And here the defending champion, Saina Nehwal, unbelievably not seeded as the defending champion, but then she has undergone knee surgery after the Rio Olympic Games and has been making her way back to good form. Actually won the Malaysian Masters Grand Prix Gold event, her first tournament of the year, but she's yet to progress past a quarter-final of a Super Series event this year.
Black, huh? This one? Service.
Yeah. So Sun Yu won the toss and has decided to start the near side of the court. And here the defending champion, well, my goodness me, she's had some tough matches on her return from injury. But Sun Yu, 23 years of age, from the seaport of Dalian in the province of Liaoning in northeastern China, has been as high as 11 consecutive weeks as world number 4 from the end of December last year. Now number 6 on the world ranking. This is her 4th appearance at this particular tournament and the 4th time that she's met her opponent of today. The 3 previous times she's lost to her. And there you can see that her 2 previous matches in 2 straight games, including the bronze medalist yesterday from the Asian Championships, Lee Jiangmi of Korea. So to Saina Nehwal, the 27-year-old from India, has gone down 1 place in the world ranking to 16 this week, but she did spend a total of 14 weeks as world number 1. And this is also her 4th consecutive appearance here. The 2-time champion was bronze medalist at the London Olympic Games in 2012, and of course reached the final of the World Championships, the last World Championships, which were in Jakarta in 2015. Beat in the first round the number 4 seed, the beaten finalist from last week in Jakarta, Sung Ji-hyung, in 2 straight games. Sung Ji-hyung, I think, struggling to deal with the travel between the 2 venues in Indonesia and here in Sydney. And what a match yesterday against Sonia Chia of Malaysia. In fact, Saina Nehwal had a match point in the second game, but was pushed the full distance. As we look at our court officials for this one, Richard Ting from Singapore, our service judge from Japan. And it really is quite remarkable that these two players have met in all 3 previous Australian Opens at Super Series level. And all 3 occasions here in Sydney, it's been Saina Nehwal who has won. In fact, this will be the 8th meeting between the two players, but if you're a Chinese fan, this is ominous, because not only does Saina Nehwal lead the previous 7 with 6 wins, she's won the last 6 occasions. The last time they met was here in the final last year. And that final was a thrilling hour and 11 minutes. Well, if we have a match today that's half as good as that final last year, we're in for a real treat. But Steen, this is obviously a tournament that Saina Nehwal loves to play. She's always done well here.
Yeah, it seems like the playing conditions fits her playing style. And the same actually goes for Sun Yu. So I think we're in for a really good match, and could easily be as close as the final was last year. But I actually think that we could be in for a little surprise here in terms of head-to-heads, because I have Sun Yu as the slight favourite.
Well, the 3 previous occasions they've met here, it's always gone to 3 games.
On my right, Sun Yu, China. And on my left, Saina Nehwal, India. Saina Nehwal to serve. Level. Play.
So the defending champion, Saina Nehwal, gets his quarterfinal underway. And a wonderful return immediately from Sun Yu.
Service over. 1 love.
Oh, good aggressive start.
Love.
So, okay, Steen, you think we might be in for a surprise as far as the head-to-heads are concerned?
Yeah, I think it could be.
Just expand on that. Why?
Because I still think Saina is on her way back from the injury that she suffered in the training up to the Olympics, and played with at the Olympics. Had surgery for it after the Olympics. I don't think she's yet back at absolute top level. And since a number of the matches they've played, they have been very close, then I could easily see that Sun Yu could take this one. She's also a more highly prioritized player in the Chinese team now than she was the previous years. So I just feel that this could be her match.
Service over. 1-4.
Well, the surprising statistic to me when I was looking at this matchup earlier today, Steen, was the fact that Sun Yu has not reached a semi-final of any tournaments for over 8 months, and she reached the semi-final in the French Open in Paris last year.
It is a little surprising, but perhaps speaks against
Service over.
her chances of winning this match. That we've seen her in a number of pressure situations where she hasn't really been able to maintain her high playing level throughout the match, especially when everything got a little bit tense towards the end of matches.
Oh, it in.
6-1.
Saina Nehwal watched it all the way. And indeed, it was plumb on the line. Good rally. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. There's a challenge here from Sun Yu. And those long ruling rallies, I think, will favour Saina Nehwal.
Yes, I totally agree.
No, I thought this was in, yes, so did Hawkeye.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Service over. 2-7.
And also a chance for Sun Yu here since the retirement of Wang Xishan and Wang Yihan and the injury to Li Shuirui. So Sun Yu is pretty much front runner together with Hebing Zhao. And then the youngsters are knocking on the door, so to speak. Chen Xiaoxin and Chen Yufei. Sun Yu was selected to play one of the matches in Sudirman Cup, and you suddenly find out that being the best or amongst the best also comes with a certain amount of pressure. You're expected to deliver, and that's what Wang Yihan especially has been living with for many years. That she's delivered in team tournaments most of the times.
Service over. 3-8.
That's a good clear, I like that. Yeah, and follows up with the little hold and flat push deep into the forehand corner of Sun Yu. That's the clear. That really got Sun Yu out of position.
And you can see that Sun Yu, she's got all kinds of strappings on her legs. Tape and bandages and everything, and it is of course the defensive movements that are the most challenging for a player that is as tall as Sun Yu.
Yes, 1m83, that's just over 6 foot tall.
One of the things I'm always impressed with is the broadness of her stance.
Had a little think about it, but fell back her side. Yes, because obviously if an opponent is playing these angled shots to Sun Yu, she's got to get down low.
Yes.
For such a tall athlete, that's very difficult.
It is. Her point of gravity is naturally much higher than, for instance, Saina Nehwal's. But Saina is also playing with quite broad stance, and of course it's really good because it gives you a better balance. But very often we see that the tall players, they don't really have the muscular capacity to do it well. Oh, they're playing to the lines, these two players here. I must say that's great accuracy.
that's perfect. A little discussion as to whether the shuttle should be changed or not. But with 4 straight points, understandable that Saina Nehwal doesn't want to change it.
That's a great shot. Very, very quick release.
7-8.
Means that at the end of the shot, the racket does all the work. Look at that. The hand is almost reached towards the seating as high as possible, and then the racket makes this flick and makes it steep.
Well, it was a run of 5 straight points for Saina Nehwal.
9-7.
Yeah, broke the strings of her racket with that smash, which is why she made the error. So here, Saina Nehwal's coach and Kashyap Parupalli, nearest to us, Kashyap. Close friends. He's, of course, coming back from injury as well. He did well, came through the qualifying here, and then lost in the first round, I think it was. Is that right, Steen? And he's very good friends with Saina Nehwal. Nice to see him on the coaching bench.
Service over. 8-10.
Yeah, sorry for the delay. It took a little time to check it on the internet. Kashyap, he played a really good match against someone who the top seeds, the world #1 in this tournament.
Went to 3 games, did he?
Went to 3 games,
Yeah.
and perhaps paved the way for his compatriot Kidambi Shrikant, who went on to beat someone who in the next round and is through to the semifinals tomorrow.
Yeah. Just wide, and it means that Sun Yu has a 2-point advantage
11-9
at
interval.
the mid-game interval after just 11 minutes of play.
Hot 1, 20 seconds. Hot 1, 20 seconds.
Well, it seemed to me as if Kashyap Parupalli was doing most of the coaching there. And of course, Kashyap is the reigning Commonwealth Games champion, won gold in Glasgow in 2014.
He used to be the top-ranked Indian
11-9,
singles player before he
play.
was bugged by a number of injuries, recurring injuries. Emerged approximately at the same time as Saina began to make a name for herself in women's single.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like the shot was calling most of the shots. A little surprising to me. We know that Saina Nehwal relocated from Hyderabad to Bangalore to practice with Vimal Kumar, but Vimal Kumar is not at this tournament here.
11 all. Service over. 12-11.
This is an important point. Yeah. Another long rally. And another long rally won by defending champion Saina Nehwal.
Yeah, so I feel that psychologically it can affect Sunyu.
Play.
And for the first
13,
time
12.
in this opening game, Saina Nehwal has the lead. And when you consider she was 2-8 down, it's
Yeah,
remarkable.
It's very positive for her. Not only it seems like she's found a way to play Sunyu, but so she's playing up against the presumably good side here.
14-12.
The longer this match goes on, the bigger the advantage is for Saina, in my opinion, as we think that she's in better physical shape.
Yeah, that's landed in.
15-12.
Six of the 7 points since the mid-game interval to
Yeah.
Saina Nehwal. Oh, that's a super shot from Sunyu. And that's one of those perfect examples of what you were talking about earlier, Steen, with the wide defensive stance, and then look how low she gets to play that shot.
One step,
Yeah,
one long step.
yeah, you've got to have powerful legs to be able to do that. Just wide.
Service over. 16-13. 17-13.
Saina Nehwal getting her opponent out of position, deep forehand, and then backhand net, and then good use of the body smash. Yeah, aimed towards her left hip, and that's exactly where she found the mark.
Service over, 14-17.
And Sun Yu has also got to learn how to work together with the new coaching staff. It's Xia Xuanzi sitting in the coaching chair for a number of the women's singles players at the moment.
15-17.
No, a lot of mind games going on here, because now it was Saina Nehwal who wanted to change the shuttle, and Sun Yu said no. But the umpire has agreed that the shuttle should be changed. Just wide. It's all level.
17 all.
Oh, dear me. I didn't like that.
Oh, she twisted her ankle.
18-17.
Oh, dear me. She's already got strapping on, certainly her right ankle. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Her
No.
left foot slipped, and then her right ankle seemed to turn.
Yeah, but I think she maybe have saved it by falling over. Yeah, seems unaffected. I think there's tape on that ankle already, the brown tape,
Yeah.
which is the strongest of them.
Yeah, but she didn't look confident in her movement there, and that's why she made the error.
17.
So 6 straight points now to Sun Yu. Missed it. And again, that movement didn't look all that smooth to me.
Game point 17.
So on a run of 7 straight points, now 3 game point opportunities for Sun Yu.
Sorry, wide.
Oh, that's a beautiful block.
Game.
And the number 6 seed, Sun Yu, takes the
First
opening
game won by
game.
Sun Yu, 21-17.
21-17 confirms the umpire 22 minutes. And what a fascinating opening game, the ebb and flow. But it was the seeded player, Sun Yu, that came good in the end.
把那个节奏掌握好，弧度掌握好。啊？就是在对，其实他的哦，刚才一个什么，他刚才头你不被动嘛，啪，直接高头打得很好嘛。完了以后，哎，这就刹直线，就静下来，边打反正停下来。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Second game, level, play.
Wow, that's a good smash from Sun Yu.
1 love.
No, missed it. I think the big question mark, Steen, is indeed her stamina,
Yeah.
Sun Yu.
Yeah. But it was amazing that Saina let that first game slip away.
Yeah.
Looked to be in contention, and that's what we saw in Indonesia Open as well. That there are these. I don't know whether it's lapses of concentration. It's just that she's not really capable of playing consistently with that shot quality that is required at the moment. It's interesting that if Sun Yu wins this match, she will move into the semi-final, of course, but that will be the first Chinese women's singles semi-final in 2017 in the Super Series tournament.
Wow.
You think back on when they were totally dominant and sometimes had all 4 semi-finals
Yeah.
finalists.
Yeah, but as you and I have discussed on many an occasion, crikey, I thought she got that back initially, but she hadn't, Saina Nehwal.
3,
To
1.
me, to us, women's singles is by far the most interesting discipline in the world of badminton right now. I suppose you could argue with Tai Su Ying having won 3 Super Series
Yeah,
tournaments.
so
so
she's quite dominant, but
Yeah.
it's still interesting because
Yeah.
there's players challenging her, and it's players from different. There's a lot of countries challenging for glory in the women's singles, and I think we're short of 4 different nations in the semi-finals, no matter what here.
No, don't think you're right. I think there's 2 Japanese players in the semi-finals.
That's right. One of them was all Japanese,
Yeah.
and Yamaguchi is already gone through in the upper half.
Oh, that's landed in. That's perfect.
Service over. Go 3.
And that really also is consistent with how the dominance have shifted in women's singles. Clearly Japanese dominance in terms of depth in their women's singles department.
Yeah, Japanese winner last week, Sayaka Sato.
All. Saina.
Yes, well, some verbal encouragement herself from Saina Nehwal, and that's quite unusual, isn't it? It's an indication of how determined she is to hang on to this title.
think also sort of feeling that you're still hanging on there within the top group of players.
Yeah, because she's much better than her ranking of 16 suggests. Much better.
Much better. But the knee injury has of course set her back. And when you're injured, I mean, you always wonder whether you're going to come back. Can you come back at the same level as you played, or even better? Hopefully, even better. That's what you go for.
Yeah.
I think there's many fans and
challenge here. Sorry to interrupt, Steve.
challenge.
I saw that as a correct call, that it was long.
Yeah, and you were right.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
No, I think many fans, they see
6,
being
3.
a top athlete as some romantic, fantastic experience that where you're just flying high all the time. That's definitely not the case. There's so much doubt, and you're measured all the time. You're measured every day. You show up for practice. So and you're in a highly competitive environment. So it's really it's a tough game.
Yes, and if you look at
7, 3.
mental toughness between these two players, I think this lady from India is head and shoulders above her opponent, even though her opponent is head and shoulders physically, in stature, that is, above her.
If you look it up in the textbook, mental toughness, there's a picture of Saina.
Yeah.
And then again, that is what is really, really vulnerable. I mean, right now, there's some mental toughness left, but if she doesn't get the wins over the top 6 players that are the top 6 right now, there's a chance that it evaporates.
So what you're saying is this is important not just for this match and this tournament. This is for her psychological well-being in coming back from injury.
It doesn't all come hang on this match, but it's important that within the next period, and I don't know if it's 2-3 months or 5-6 months, but to get results that that can make her believe that she's on her way back to that top group that can win the biggest tournaments. She won this tournament last year. The last tournament before the Olympics was hit by injury.
Well, it emphasises the point we were making earlier in the day with Tai Su Ying about deciding not to play in the World Championships in Glasgow this August. Will she get another chance? Because you never know what's going to happen in future.
You've got to take the chance while it's there, because it might never come back.
No, exactly.
Service over. 10-4.
I wonder, has the tide turned?
Saina was getting a little ahead of herself because she was going up to the break.
Yeah, you still need another point, Saina. Oh, finds the line. Yeah, and almost a little skip out to the kick box at the side of the court. And it's a 7-point advantage for the defending champion.
She is hitting very hard. It is not easy to play target.
Keep it trying, recovering. बीच में फर्स्ट करने की जरूरत है।
मैं सोची
उधर में बीच में
तो फास्ट करो, थर्ड में फाइव बजा
Court 1.
इसको ब्रेक नहीं करना। हाँ ठीक है।
Once once again, it was Kashyap Parupalli who was doing most of the talking in that coaching break. Did you manage to catch any of that, Steen? I didn't really.
No, not really. I think Saina said something about she's hurt. I guess that would be on the stamina part of the game. That Sun Yu might be hurt with the long rallies and so on.
Yeah. But she also said, I think, that Sun Yu was hitting it really hard.
Yeah.
11
But Saina's
ball.
got a good defence.
Play.
Yeah, she gets a lot back. A little bit like Gucci and Okuhara and so on. The shorter players, I mean, they get shuttles back that you wouldn't believe, because that's what they've been doing throughout their career. Otherwise, they wouldn't be here.
Yeah. Good rally.
She's doing her best to control it, Saina, to not let Sun Yu get the initiative, and of course that's a good plan, because if you're a little behind, it's difficult to get the correct length on your shots to the backcourt. So eventually Saina should get some short lifts from Sun Yu that can be exploited. Wow. There's two drop shot attempts that just fell off the racket there.
Yeah, that's landed in. That's a nice block from Sun Yu.
Service over. 6-30.
And Sun is also in a mental pressure situation. I mean, she's been a little behind the old ones, Li Shurui, Wang Yihan, Wang Xishan, and now it's her turn, and she's got to sort of take the chance while it's there, because if she can't produce when she's got the opportunities, then China will move on to the younger generation. There's no doubt about it in my mind. Fantastic pressure.
Oh, that was going wide. That's a good shot.
Yeah.
Very good shot. That's final punch clear from Sun Yu.
30.
You can almost see by the way she finishes her movement, Sun Yu, that she's a little bit tired. Look at that. Good thing that rally didn't go on any further.
Yeah, now if you and I can sense that, then her opponent's sensing that as well.
Definitely.
The luck of the neck cord there for Saina Nehwal, for which she apologises. Shuttle badly deflected, but hadn't she done some good work earlier on? Pushing her opponent from side to side. Look, backhand side, full stretch, then plays her down the forehand side. And then I think was going for the body smash.
And exactly these variations in movement side to side is sometimes even more difficult for tall players than the forward-backward movements. That was quite a bit wide again, the one that Sunil chose to return.
8.
Oh yes, good return. Saina seemed
Service
to
over.
be in two minds as to whether she was going to play round the head shot or whether she was going to turn and play a backhand. Good defence. It's another good rally. It's gone long.
Service over. 16-10. Play.
Errors on the return of serve.
That's the third that I've counted, and there might have been some I've missed.
Simply can't afford that, can you?
No, it's nowhere near coming over.
No.
It just falls off a racket.
Well, 2 points away from taking this second game, Saina Nehwal. Missed it. Game point opportunities. Game points galore.
Game point 10.
Yeah, ran out of the patience. Sun Yu. And it is one game apiece.
Saina Nehwal, 21-10.
21-10.
Game all.
One game all confirms the umpire. Total of 43 minutes into the match.
straight lift कर, cross lift मत कर, कवर करके सेंटर में भी मार सकते हैं, स्ट्रेट
फोरहैंड से स्ट्रेट मारे ना, अच्छा मार के स्ट्रेट हो.
कौन सी?
इसलिए I'm scared to play that. And it's going out
स्ट्रेट
also
लिफ्ट
straight.
जैसे
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20
Well, we were
seconds.
terribly worried towards the end of that first game about a twisted ankle of Saina Nehwal. I noticed she was retying the shoelaces there in between the end of that second game and the beginning of this third. But to be honest, I couldn't see any problems with the movement in that second game.
No, I think she saved it by falling over, but of course you're affected in the next couple of rallies where you just want to make sure that nothing bad has happened. And that might have ended up costing her the first game, actually. I heard something in the beginning of the coaching between Kashyap and Saina and kept repeating straight center, so maybe the plan is that Saina should attack straight into the center. You're in the first part of the game.
Oh, the first two smashes she hit were both at her opponent.
Yeah. Seems like a good rally for Saina to start with.
Yeah. Just calmly played the final shot into the open space, but the damage had been done before that. Pushed her opponent to the back, brought her forward. Look at that net shot. And then calmly, there's a big gap there, and that's got to be the longest rally of the match so far. 35 shots.
Ready? Play. Service over. 1-all.
No, it's going wide.
2-1. Play.
My goodness me, how on earth did Saina Nehwal play that drop shot? She looked all off balance.
Service over.
Back
2-all.
bent double. Almost contorted her back. How on earth did she play that? think she could have left that. What do you think?
Yeah, she definitely could have left
3,
that.
go.
And we've seen a number of shots that she could have left.
Oh, that smash went in the middle of the net. Yeah, good rally. Very good rally.
Service over. 3-all.
That hurts a little bit, that drop shot there. And it shows pretty well what quality you should have in the drop shots. They must be in front of that white service line in order to be effective.
Service over. 4-3. Service over. 4-all.
Well, Sun Yu asking for the court to be mopped. I remember last week, Steen, Sun Yu in her quarter-final against Chang Bei-wen of the United States of America at 19-all in the second game, suddenly needed to change her shoelace, and there was a long, long delay. She does struggle with these long rallies, and the more that Saina Nehwal, I think, can extend these rallies, the more problems Sun Yu's going to have. In which case, I wonder whether it's better for Sun Yu to try and keep the rallies short and go for the winners earlier on.
Yeah, that's a very good point. The long rallies, they just give Saina even more confidence.
Oh, good play. Lovely.
Service over.
Well, the dive there from Sun Yu, she did awfully well to get the shuttle back, but just couldn't get up quickly enough. And then there was a big, big gap. Simple winning shot for Saina Nehwal. Yeah, carefully does it. Didn't want to make it too tight. That's a great save, though, from Sun Yu.
Yeah.
Throws the racket.
Look at the bandages there, look at the tape. Both knees.
Play.
And she can't adjust, Sun Yu. Can't gain those extra 5 centimeters, and that's why the mistake looks so big.
What do you mean she can't
She's
adjust her body position?
No, she's a little bit, she's actually out of reach of that shot there.
Yeah.
So she can't adjust, the small adjustments is difficult for her to make, like the 5 centimeters adjustment, 10 centimeters adjustment in the angle by moving the foot a little bit extra. That's very difficult for her.
Oh, look at that. What a glorious drop shot from Sun Yu.
6.
And she's played that several times today with great effect. And your point that you made just a moment ago about how the drop
to be
shot
close to the net.
well inside that front service line. Indication of just how accurate it was.
Okay, thank you.
In order to exemplify the adjustment, it's a little bit like a long jumper. They have by step where they should start their jump in order to hit the white
the plasticine, yeah.
to hit it correctly.
The white board
Yes.
before the plasticine,
So
yeah.
if they're a little bit out of sync and adjust before they hit this, well, the jump won't be good anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, good analogy. Oh, yes. What a super winning shot.
And she's got some possibilities, Sun Yu, when she can put pressure on Saina for 2, 3, 4 shots. Then she forces Saina to play a little bit too short, and then she can use her very, very dangerous attack. Shoulder strap as well with Sun Yu.
Yeah, well left.
7, 6.
Yeah, it's all mind games about whether to change the shuttle or not. That's delightful.
I think I would challenge if I was Saina.
8, 6.
What, to break the rhythm, or
No, I
because
think it might, there's a chance it might have been out.
Oh, I saw that as clearly in. Yes. Only 4 straight points. String's gone again on the racket of Saina Nehwal.
Yeah, there's a different thickness of the strings compared to what model you use. I think it's 22 millimeters. That sounds strange. Doesn't sound right.
No, that doesn't sound right.
That sounds terribly wrong. 2.2 millimeters, 2.3 and 2.4, something like that. Anyway, there's different in thickness, and the thinner strings you play with, the better touch, but they're also more vulnerable to breaking.
Yeah.
And the thing is, every time you break a string, you almost lose a point. So
exactly. It's getting the balance, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yes.
That was important for Saina Nehwal.
Very important, having just lost the previous 5 points. Oh, challenge. Yeah, Saina's challenging there.
Yeah.
Saina Nehwal challenge. 4 out.
I think it's her first challenge of the match, Saina Nehwal. Here we go. Yes, it caught the line. Great challenge.
It was. Yeah, she's happy.
Yeah.
8, 9.
Back level. 1 game all and 9 all
9 all.
as the match clock ticks over the hour mark.
In order not to waste time, we all just change. It's okay. Change.
Well, Saina says the shuttle's okay. Not quite sure what Richard Ting was saying there, the umpire.
He said in order not to waste time, we just change shuttles.
Okay.
But then you should be able to, a player could get the shuttle changed after each rally.
Yeah, yeah.
Which, in my opinion, is okay, but then it's just going to be in the rules.
Yeah. She took that really early at the net. Saina Nehwal, racket arm outstretched.
And she could see that Sun Yu probably had to make either a defensive clear or a drop shot. This one, look at her arm, goes low. No pressure, no smash opportunity.
Play.
Just wide. And now on a run of 5 straight points herself.
Finish.
Saina Nehwal has the advantage at the change of ends.
ये मेरा earring रख लेना ये
What a peculiar scoring pattern in this deciding game.
स्ट्रेट पुश फॉरहैंड पे स्ट्रेट पुश हट बोल के आ जा रहा है वो जल्दी
इसका
हाँ इधर से मार क्यों ऐसा
उसका आ रहा है
हाँ,
अच्छे से
हाँ।
नो जैसे तू सेंटर में ड्रॉप डाल दे नहीं तो मार दे
अभी मेरा डिफेंस सेंटर में लगा रही है क्या करूँ मैं उसको मेरा डिफेंस सेंटर में लगा रही हूँ
Top 1, 20 seconds. Top 1, 20
着
seconds.
急嘛，你不是有时间嘛，把它掉里头，给我掰一下，你就掰不出来，反打他头顶对角，打他头顶对角。
还有水吗？
好，
你先稍微控制一点点啊，要想起成功的战术啊。
因为你这是不是你稍微旁边还打？
Well, last opportunity for the coaches to give their advice. Five straight points first to Sun Yu,
11-9.
and then 5 straight points to Saina Nehwal
Play.
to get to 11-9.
Yeah, it shows that you're forced to play to to the limit of your ability, so to speak. So when you're successful, you scored the points, but
12-9.
on the other hand, if you're a little bit off, then there's a lot of mistakes in it.
Play.
No, what was all that
Yeah,
about?
it's the assistant coach coming with water.
No, you can't do that.
No.
You can't do that. Well, the tournament referee has got to come on with the water if that's allowed at all.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Service over. 10-12.
Yeah, there's that cross-court drop shot from Sun Yu once again, and once again landing in front of that front service line. Very good rally.
12.
Now here comes, we just had a glimpse of Marcel Schurman's deputy referee coming onto court and leaving the water bottles in the kit bag nearest to Sun Yu. Good aggression.
12-4.
Well, once again, Richard Ting, the umpire, just saying after Saina Nehwal asked to change the shuttle, yep, quickly change it.
Yeah.
Get on with the match.
Service over. 13-12.
This one as well.
Yeah, and that's good judgment. Oh, you're never going to challenge that.
No, no.
That's a mile out.
Challenge. Call out.
Well, I think that is a tactical challenge there, because unless I've lost my marbles, no, I haven't. That was clearly out.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 14-12.
To get a little water. Sun Yu. I'm surprised that she doesn't bring enough water on court. I mean,
Yeah.
she should know pretty much how much is normally
Yeah, the
used
intake.
to drink. Yeah.
Yeah. That's called good. Finds the back line.
Service over. 13-14.
suit her.
There's again a situation where Sun Yu can't adjust her footwork.
15-13.
Small steps is not a possibility.
It's going wide.
Service over. 14-15. Leg.
Oh, nice block. And it changed the rally.
15 all.
Backhand defensive cross-court shot from Sun Yu. This one here.
Don't waste the time.
And as we were watching that again, Richard Ting from Singapore, the umpire, just telling Sun Yu not to waste time.
Yeah, by not wanting to change the shuttle when Saina asked for a shuttle change. That was again the situation. These last two mistakes by Saina, they are a little bit uncharacteristic in my opinion.
Yeah, in fact, that shot from deep in the forehand corner, I wasn't sure if it was an upward smash.
No, exactly. So normally she would be favored in situations like this, but let's see if she can do it today as well.
Oh, there's a challenge here from Sun Yu. It was called in.
Now I understand that challenge, but
Challenge
if she's
all
wrong,
in.
then she's out of challenges because of the tactical one she used earlier.
Yeah. Used or wasted.
Yeah. She used it.
Here we go. Oh,
Good
what
challenge.
a good challenge. My goodness me. Wide by a whisker.
17-15.
So it's a run of 4 straight points now at this crucial stage. There's the body smash again.
Well played.
Fabulous rally. Oh, my goodness.
18-15.
A 3-point advantage and 3 points from winning this quarter-final. Oh, it's another grueling rally, isn't it? 28 shots. Last time that Sun Yu won 5 straight points, Saina Nehwal immediately won 5 back. Well, what's going on here?
Flashlights. Yeah.
That's good play from Sun Yu. A crucial rally. And it's now 6 straight points from 13-15 down. Yeah, good awareness.
It's in. No.
Oh, it's gone long. And on a run of 7 straight points, Sun Yu of China on the verge of recording her first victory over Saina Nehwal in their 4th meeting here in Sydney. Oh, that's brave. That is so brave.
Service over, 16-20. Okay, 1.
Oh. Oh, I'm surprised the umpires allowed her to tell down that
Play.
match point opportunities when Saina has just won the last rally. That's gone long.
Wow.
17-20.
Well, if anybody can fight back, it's Saina Nehwal.
This is a test of mentality. I mean, if Sun Yu just doesn't win this, then I have a hard time seeing her win close matches.
Yeah.
Drop shot.
What a rally. It's got to be the longest rally of the match, surely. And on her 3rd match point opportunity, Sun Yu of China finally manages to beat Saina Nehwal here in Sydney. Her 4th time in 4 years that these two players have met here at the Australian Open. 21-17 in the deciding game in 1 hour and 18 minutes. Well, what a match it turned out to be. She'd lost the previous 6 encounters against Saina Nehwal, but today came good. Well, Steen's prediction was right. Saina Nehwal is no longer going to hold on to this title here in Sydney, because Sun Yu has won this quarter-final encounter in 3 thrilling games. What a final rally it was. Well, all credit to Sun Yu, because I questioned whether she had the stamina to keep going in such a match. It was tough, but then sport isn't supposed to be easy. What a great quarter-final. Confirmation of Sun Yu's victory, 21-17, 10-21, 21-17 in the deciding game. Well, what a day it's been here in Sydney. Olympic Day, and a lineup of matches that was littered with Olympic medalists, both from last year's Olympics, London 2012, and the Youth Olympics. And it all started with the gold medalists from the Youth Olympic Games, Shi Yu-chi defeating last year's champion Hans Christian Wittinghus in 2 straight games. Then what a women's singles with the world #1 Tai Tzu-ying had to save a match point in that second game when 19-20 down, had to come from behind in the decider 10-14 down, winning 11 of the next 13 points to close it out 21-16. Then the men's doubles, and Liu Cheng and Zhang Nang needed 3 games to overcome the young Malaysians. Praveen Jordan and Debbie Susanto, well, they will be in the semi-final for a 2nd year running, having beaten Chan Peng Soon and his new partner Chia Yi-si in 2 straight games. And what a fabulous final match for us here on quarterfinals day. The defending champion and 2-time winner Saina Nehwal beaten by Sun Yu, the first time in 4 meetings here in Sydney that Sun Yu has managed to beat the Indian player. Semi-finals tomorrow, 1 o'clock local time, that's 0300 GMT. In the meantime, from all of us here in Sydney, bye for now.